Seems I'm a longship artist nowadays. Then we're gonna go and check out some longships. Hang on. If I can do this with some rags on my floor, we can do it at home as well. Hugin and Munin. We're not gonna do any wheelies. Sorry. Watchers. Here is how the footage is gonna look like. I'm not completely done. I'm gonna higher the camera a bit so I also see the sound meter on the top of the screen. So it's good to know that it's catching up sound and that it's not too much wind sound and so on. So this is how it sounds. It's really windy today, but this is how it sounds with the visor up. And this is how it sounds like with the visor down. Does it sound like super burky or what is happening? But just like in general, this is how the footage is gonna look like. How is the video quality? How does the sound sounds like? Leave a comment. Also need to check, do the microphone catch up the surroundings, like the engine sound? Do you get this nice feeling of being here or? Now we're gonna go to a place and have some talk. And I think this place is probably the best place we can go to on this channel. So I'm just gonna skip forward until we're there.
Vart leder stigen som bleknar i skyn mot skuggornas boning där ingen går fri under ekens rötter där tystnader där.
So there was a little bit too much people and tourists there. Since I'm new to this, I'm not gonna go with a selfie stick among all the tourists that want to have a good time. So we're gonna go to another place. This is just maybe half an hour from Uppsala. Uppsala is really cool because you can call it the Vatican of the Viking religion, the pagan belief, the Old Norse mythology. And then came Christianity and took over and built a church there, which you saw in the video. It's really cool. If you think it's interesting, just pause the video on the signs with the stories. It's about maybe Freya is buried there, and also words like when Christianity took over, it was a hall here where the pagans worshipped Thor, Odin and Freya. It's kind of cool. Here's quite the finished product for the adventure. I have some small touches, some packaging that I hope that I'm gonna get before I go. But I have some bags here that I'm gonna have some extra fuel in. And on the other side I'm gonna have some water in the bag. It's this type of water bags. We have a non-leaking fork seal. That's good. I'm gonna change the oil. I haven't done it. And some super small tweaks. Like this one, for example. When you have this quick GI mount, you should press this pin to release the camera. But this is really annoying. I can't get my gloves with fingers to press this pin. But if I just change that one to an Allen bolt, then I have really much space to press this pin. So just kind of this small final adjustment. So now we was in Uppsala asking the old gods for protection for the adventure. Seems I'm a longship artist nowadays. Then we're gonna go and check out some longships. Hang on. Because I don't think I'm gonna go with the camera on the selfie stick. Hello the vlog, now I'm at... No, I think I'm gonna use... Remember I told you I was not gonna use this stick and go and vlogging. Here I am, using the stick and go and vlogging. No, but now I have this feet on. Here you can see. Then I can put it like this. Really nice. Now we're gonna go into the woods and see what this is about. Now, look at this. This is a 4-meter long old carving. And here we have this smaller. How do I film this adventure? What do you want to be a part of? Because for me it's like 1/3 to prepare the bike for adventure, build something with my own hands, make it that it suits me, make some small upgrades, but it still makes a huge benefit in the long term when riding such a long distance. And also it's 1/3 maybe biking, because I just love to go with a motorcycle and explore, like feel the smells, feel the temperatures, then just take a plane to a place, just walk or take a car or something. With a bike it's for sure something more exciting. And 1/3 for me going to other countries and stuff is to get the feeling of the culture, like tasting their local food. Just go inside a supermarket or a gas station and see people from there, see how the store looks like. Just like to get a taste of other cultures and countries. For me that's also really important. And I think it's probably my best thing I know in life is to go around and explore. I'm so super curious as a person. I just want to go around and see everything. I will try to give you not just rider footage, because does anyone think it's really fun just to look from the handlebars, like all travel just from the handlebars? I don't think so. I'm gonna try to give you this feeling that you was also there. You have the temperature meter, you know how it feels like. Maybe I try some dishes, you can taste, feel and see the journey. At least me would love someone that made this in the video. So I'm gonna try to share the same things that I crave, but I also want my crew to have a touch on ideas and stuff. I'm not gonna film this, put it out on YouTube and look at me, I'm just so cool YouTuber doing cool stuff. I want people to see this and get some sort of feeling. But that's me. What about you? Should I just stay with handlebar footage and footage like riding and stuff? Or do you want to get out from the bike? Do you want to see me taste? I'm not gonna sit with the camera like showing everything, like a 10-minute episode of me tasting food. Just like super quick, like a video how it looks like. Now I test this Poland most popular dish, traditional dish, and I think it was really good, blah, blah, and then we go back to riding. You saw the chest mount that I bought in the unboxing video. Would you want to go on the chest mount into a store or into the gas station or one supermarket in each country and just get the tour inside of there, see when I buy some snacks? Also just super quick. The main focus is going to be going on the bike, on adventure. And when I get off the bike at the night, go out and take a beer. Do you want to be? Should I go around and film a little bit on the city? You see how it looks like. Come with some good tips, good ideas, maybe crazy ideas, crazy tips on how I should do it. Because I just have one take going all to these countries. I never done this before. I never filmed my journeys, so I don't know how to plan. And also I'm really bad at planning. So this is like meant for me to fail. I don't know how much time I will spend in every country and how much even me is gonna explore. But do you want me to share this stuff? I don't know even which countries I'm gonna go to. Do you want to know how a cheap hotel in Romania looks like from inside? And do you want to go in places like this in, I don't know, Croatia? Like a place with some abandoned military thing, or I don't know, cool things. Should I go around with the camera and film the places I look at? I also gonna try to use some animation ad with a map. If I have sort something out, maybe I can try it right now. Since I'm so curious, I really hate looking at YouTubers when they are somewhere. Oh, now we're crossing a border from this country to another. But I don't get a feeling on where they are. where in the country they are crossing the borders. So I'm gonna try to be really clear where I'm at, just for people like me, curious people that want to know. And like Ichiboots have a good concept. She take out the map, then she draw the line that she's gonna drive, so you have an idea on the map where she at. But then she never tells you during the clip where she at when she take the video. So you have no idea along that long line where she's at when taking it. So I'm gonna try to be more clear on where I'm at. I'm not gonna show it like every time, of course, but just a few times during the clip so you get an idea how I'm moving to a new border, a new country, across this country, blah 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 blah, you understand? You can of course give my ideas from this release and a few weeks after, because I'm gonna read the comments and I'm gonna adjust and I'm gonna try to catch as much as possible. Leave a comment on ideas how I should do this. Give me a comment on how you think the photo quality is. Maybe there are some camera nerd that watching this and can give me some tip, because that can also be adjusted. You know, us Swedes, we have this long winter session when we can't go out and ride, we can't go out and travel with a motorcycle, we can't do this stuff. So people like us, at least me, love to have some entertainment that we really miss during the winters. So this is also for all us that have harsh winters. Then you can watch this and give me tips. Like if you're going to if you go from Bosnia to Croatia, you really need to check this old church up in the mountain out, because it's so cool. Then I go there if you have some great ideas. But I'm really looking forward to it. The best feeling I have is to go straight into the unknown. I was earlier this year in Peru and Costa Rica, 5 weeks, just by myself. Really nice. I just went there. I got out from the airport in Costa Rica. The taxi driver, "Where are you going?" I was like, "I don't know."
That is
But you must know where you're going.
Chaco.
Are you going to the capital
That is
or
a special
south
tradition.
or north? I don't know. I have no plan. Then I took a free shuttle bus up in some small town, find another bus that was going in some direction, jumped on it. I don't even know the name of where I went. I don't want everything planned and a total structure on my adventure. I want it to be spontaneously and fun. It's more thrilling. I want this to be like a community, not like me talking to you and you don't talking to me. So please leave a comment, give me some tips. And after, this is gonna be the last video before I go, but I still gonna see the comments. If I run out of gas in the mountains in Bosnia, I still gonna check my phone and answer the comments. This is me building my ship for the adventure, filming everything. And here is you, also carrying the ship. And now you're gonna carry the ship by comment, ideas and stuff on adventure.
Skuggornas boning där ingen går fri. Under ekens rötter där tystnad bor. Där viskar den döda i vindar.